Big news! Your soulmate has something wonderful they can't wait to tell you. My child, listen closely to me today as I speak directly into your weary and waiting heart. I have drawn you to this exact moment because I have a message of profound and lasting joy. There is big news coming, because your soulmate has something wonderful they cannot wait to tell you. I have stood by your side during those long, lonely nights when you thought nobody cared. I have gently caught every single silent tear that slipped down your face in the dark. The beautiful truth is that your true soulmate has been crying out to me for you, too. You must stay with me until the very end of this message, for your own sake. I am preparing to reveal a specific, undeniable sign that will appear on your path tomorrow morning. This wonderful news they carry is going to heal the deep wounds inside your gentle soul. Lately, you may have noticed a sudden, comforting warmth settling over your spirit during quiet afternoons. I am sending that peaceful feeling to prepare your mind for the blessing of their physical presence. They are incredibly eager to tell you that they have spent their whole life searching for you. Please do not allow the bitter memories of your past heartbreaks to poison this beautiful new beginning. I am actively working right now behind the scenes to clear the road that leads straight to you. Their big news is a holy promise that they will protect your loving heart for all time. Jesus says, "Sometimes you wake up suddenly in the deepest, most silent hours of the dark night. I want you to know that this is my spirit gently calling your attention toward your future. Your soulmate is dreaming of your face right now and holds wonderful news for your future. They want to look deeply into your tired eyes and confess a secret they have long hidden. This precious person has kept their love pure while waiting patiently for my perfect timing to arrive. You will soon hear the big news that you are the only one they will ever want. Stay close to my words today, because I have a final seal of peace to place upon you. I absolutely do not want you to miss the wonderful blessing I am walking directly to your door." Their voice will sound exactly like a gentle, familiar song that you have known your entire life. Your mind often drifts to a feeling of intense longing when you are sitting completely alone. That feeling is not just sadness, but a divine memory of the beautiful future I have planned. Your soulmate is rushing toward you with big news about a life built on trust and respect. I strongly need you to open your empty hands and drop the heavy stones of past betrayal. If your hands remain full of old pain, you simply cannot hold the new blessing I send. They have wonderful news that will finally prove to you that real love does not cause pain. The Lord says, "Every single desperate prayer you whispered into the dark has been heard and written down in heaven. I am actively working this very minute to stitch your two separate paths into one beautiful road. Your soulmate has realized you are their missing piece, and that is their wonderful news for you. You must be patient just a little while longer as I lovingly arrange the final, perfect details. The frustrating delays you experienced were simply my divine protection keeping you safe from the wrong people. Now, your soulmate has big news about how much they cherish your gentle and forgiving spirit. Do not look away from my voice, because the sign I will reveal soon will bring absolute peace. You will desperately need this final revelation to recognize them when they step into your daily life. They are so excited to share the wonderful things they have carefully planned for your shared future. Have you noticed a sudden smell of sweet flowers or fresh rain when nothing is physically there? That is the unseen presence of my comfort wrapping warmly around your weary and tired soul today. Your soulmate is bringing big news that the cold, bitter winter of your long loneliness is finally over. It is time to permanently wash away the lingering fear that you are destined to grow old alone. I have painted a beautiful masterpiece for your future, and it prominently includes a faithful, loving partner. Their wonderful news is that they passionately want to walk beside you for the rest of time. Jesus says, I know you have questioned if you are truly worthy of experiencing a grand and sweeping romance. I formed you in your mother's womb, and I say that you are worthy of every good blessing. Your soulmate is bringing the big news that they see you exactly as the masterpiece I created. When you look into the mirror and focus on your flaws, I see a perfectly beautiful soul. Your future partner has been asking me to guide them to someone with your exact, wonderful smile. They cannot wait to tell you that you are the most beautiful person they have ever known. Keep listening closely to me, because the final blessing at the end will unlock your spiritual readiness. I am going to give you a specific key to finally release the heavy burdens you carry. This wonderful news will rush into your life like a warm breeze on a bright spring morning. You might feel strange, sudden memories of a place you have never actually visited in your life. That is my spirit linking your deep thoughts to the current thoughts of your approaching soulmate. They are preparing to share big news about the lovely home they want to build with you. You must stop holding on to the shadows of people who walked away when you needed them most. I removed those toxic people from your path so your hands would be empty for true love. Your soulmate has wonderful news about how they will never, ever abandon you in times of trouble. The Lord says, there are moments when you feel an invisible hand gently resting upon your shaking, worried shoulder. That is my deep love comforting you while your soulmate is finishing their journey toward your heart. The big news they carry is going to erase every doubt you ever had about true companionship. They have faced their own difficult storms and cried their own bitter tears in the deep dark. I allowed those trials so they would learn how to correctly cherish a soft heart like yours. Now, they are carrying wonderful news that their heart is fully healed and ready for your love. Do not turn your back on this message before I give you the final seal of heavenly peace. I am setting up a divine appointment for you, and I need your spirit to be completely prepared. They are going to tell you big news that will make your spirit sing with pure delight. I am pulling the heavy curtains back so the bright light of hope can shine in your room. You have hidden in the safe shadows for far too long, nursing the painful bruises on your soul. Your soulmate has wonderful news that they will be your safe harbor in every future storm. Forgive those who trespassed against your fragile heart, not for their sake, but for your own freedom. Unforgiveness is a heavy chain, and I want you completely free to run toward your new blessing. Their big news is that they will love you with a pure, honest, and completely faithful devotion. Jesus says, I hear your silent questions when you sit on the edge of your bed every single morning. You wonder if this long season of waiting is a punishment for mistakes you made in the past. I promise you, your soulmate is bringing wonderful news that proves my endless grace covers your life. Every mistake you ever made has been washed completely clean by my boundless and enduring love. I am not holding your past against you, and neither will the partner I am sending to you. They have big news to share about how your flaws only make them love you even more deeply. Stay anchored to my voice right now, for the sign I will soon reveal is a literal lifesaver. You will need to remember this exact moment when the wonderful surprise finally knocks on your front door. Their big news will make you fall to your knees in profound gratitude for my perfect timing. Sometimes you hear a faint whisper of your name when there is nobody else in the quiet house. That is the echo of your soulmate speaking about you in their private, desperate prayers to me. They are holding wonderful news that you have been the sole focus of their deepest earthly desires. I am wrapping your fragile heart in a thick blanket of divine protection against any further heartbreak. You have endured enough sorrow, and it is finally your appointed time to harvest great, lasting joy. Your soulmate has big news that their greatest goal in life is simply to see you smile. The Lord says, "You have spent years pouring your love into vessels that were broken and leaked your precious gifts. I am now bringing you a vessel that is strong, whole, and capable of holding your vast love. The big news is that your soulmate is ready to pour that same devoted love back into you. They will not ask you to change your personality or hide the quirky things that make you special. I gave them a heart that specifically desires the exact traits you naturally possess in your spirit. They have wonderful news that they love your genuine soul exactly the way it currently is. Do not let distraction pull you away before the final seal of peace is spoken over you. The enemy wants you to miss the exact sign I am placing on your path to guide your steps. Your soulmate is preparing big news that will firmly secure your future in safety and abiding warmth. Have you felt a sudden urge to clean your house or organize the small details of your room? That is my silent instruction to your spirit to prepare a physical space for this incoming blessing. Your soulmate brings wonderful news that they are ready to step into the space you are creating. You must entirely release the fear of being misunderstood, because they will speak your exact emotional language. I have tuned their ears to hear the subtle, unspoken needs of your quiet and gentle spirit. The big news they carry is a promise to always listen closely to the whispers of your heart. Jesus says, "I have seen you bravely smiling in public while your heart feels like it is quietly bleeding. I am extremely proud of the tremendous strength you have shown during this long and lonely valley. Your soulmate has wonderful news that you will never have to fake a brave smile ever again. They are approaching with a deep, profound respect for the hard battles you have fought in secret. I have showed them your spirit in their dreams, and they are utterly captivated by your inner beauty. The big news is that they view you as a precious treasure that must be carefully guarded. Remain completely focused on my words, because the revelation of the final sign is drawing very close. I want to equip you with holy confidence so you do not run away when true love appears. Their wonderful news is going to break through the thick walls you built around your guarded heart. There is a distinct feeling of sudden lightness that occasionally washes over your tired shoulders these days. I am physically lifting the invisible burden of loneliness off of your back to prepare you for joy. Your soulmate is carrying big news that they are ready to share every future burden with you. I need you to step out of the heavy boat of fear and walk on the water toward hope. You cannot receive a miraculous blessing if you stubbornly refuse to believe that miracles can actually happen. They have wonderful news that their love for you is the greatest miracle of their entire life. The Lord says, "You are not too old, you are not too broken, and you are certainly not forgotten by me. I write the best chapters of a life story right at the very end of the long book. Your soulmate is bringing big news that your best and brightest days are still ahead of you. They do not care about your past failures or the fading scars you try to hide from view. I have given them divine eyes to see only the radiant light that shines outward from your soul. They have wonderful news that they want to spend their remaining days basking in your beautiful light. Hold on tightly to this message, because the final blessing will permanently shift your current earthly trajectory. I am going to whisper a secret sign into your spirit that will flawlessly identify your true partner. Their big news will instantly dissolve every lingering anxiety you hold concerning your path and your future. You sometimes feel a sudden flutter in your chest when you think about your upcoming, unknown days. That is your spirit recognizing the approaching footsteps of the one I have destined to walk beside you. Your soulmate is rushing in with big news that they have finally found their true earthly home. You must stop looking backward at the closed doors that I have permanently locked for your protection. If you stare at the past, you will completely miss the beautiful door opening right in front of you. They are bringing wonderful news that they are stepping through that open door to claim your heart. Jesus says, "I have carefully collected the shattered pieces of your heart and fused them back together with gold. You are far more valuable now because of the deep trials you have successfully endured with me. Your soulmate has big news that they recognize your incredible worth and will treat you as royalty. They have prepared a soft, safe landing place for your tired emotions and your weary, battered mind. I have taught them exactly how to comfort you when the harsh shadows of the world creep close. The big news they hold is a lifelong vow to always be your gentle and absolute protector. Please stay with me through these final moments, for the final seal of peace is heavily upon us. I am about to deliver the exact sign you have begged me for during your tearful, midnight prayers. Their wonderful news is a direct response to the specific requests you whispered into the silent dark. Have you suddenly started enjoying a new song or humming a melody you have never heard before? That is the joyful song your soulmate is singing in their heart as they march toward your life. Your soulmate is bringing big news that they want to make beautiful music with you every single day. I need you to completely surrender your own strict timeline and fully trust my perfect, heavenly schedule. If you try to force love before its appointed time, you will only grasp at painful, empty thorns. They have wonderful news that the wait is over, and the beautiful rose is finally ready to bloom. The Lord says, I am washing away the stains of every cruel word spoken over you by those who left you. You are completely defined by my love, and my love says you are a perfectly flawless creation. Your soulmate has wonderful news that they will only ever speak life and kindness over your spirit. They are bringing an overflowing cup of joy to replace the empty cup of sorrow you have held. I have filled their spirit to the brim with a profound, unconditional love designed specifically for your heart. The big news is that their love will never, ever run dry, no matter what tomorrow may bring. Keep your eyes open, because the grand revelation of your promised sign is arriving in just a moment. I want your spirit to be completely still and receptive when I drop this knowledge into your heart. Their wonderful news will be the glorious sunrise that banishes the long, dark night of your soul. You may have noticed a sudden, unexplainable desire to look out your front window or check the door. That is your natural intuition responding to the supernatural shift I am orchestrating in your daily atmosphere. Your soulmate is walking up with big news that your days of waiting by the window are done. You must completely forgive yourself for the times you stumbled and fell while walking in the dark. I have already forgiven you, and I am lifting your chin so you can see the bright horizon. They bring wonderful news that they will always hold your hand firmly when the road gets rocky. Jesus says, I know the heavy ache of loneliness that tries to suffocate you when the holidays or weekends approach. I am personally dismantling that spirit of isolation so you can finally experience true, deep, lasting connection. Your soulmate has big news that they want to celebrate every future holiday sitting right beside you. They are eager to learn the small, mundane details of your life that you think nobody cares about. I have made them fiercely curious about your favorite foods, your childhood memories, and your quiet dreams. The big news is that they find every single detail about your life to be absolutely fascinating. Do not drift away now, because we are standing on the very threshold of your final, promised blessing. I am reaching out my hand to place a protective seal over your mind and your waiting heart. Their wonderful news is going to feel like a heavy, warm blanket on a freezing winter evening. Sometimes you catch a brief glimpse of a shadow moving, but turn around to find nobody standing there. That is my angelic protection surrounding your home, securing the perimeter for the arrival of your new love. Your soulmate brings big news that they are walking into a space that heaven has completely sanitized. I need you to take a deep breath and physically exhale all the remaining tension in your chest. You must be completely relaxed and at total peace to receive the massive blessing I am currently delivering. They have wonderful news that they will be the calm center of your world from this day forward. The Lord says, I have observed you quietly giving up hope, convinced that your romantic story had already reached its conclusion. I am the author of your life, and I am telling you that a thrilling new chapter begins today. Your soulmate has big news that this upcoming chapter will be filled with nothing but pure romance. They are bringing a sense of wild, joyful adventure to awaken the sleeping passions buried in your soul. I have designed this connection to make you feel completely alive, cherished, and incredibly young at heart again. The big news they hold is a promise to explore the beautiful wonders of the world with you. Stay anchored in my peace, because the final seal and your specific sign are about to be revealed. I am opening the vaults of heaven to pour out a customized blessing that only you can receive. Their wonderful news will completely validate every tear you ever cried and every prayer you ever prayed. Have you felt a sudden urge to buy something new for yourself, like a fresh shirt or perfume? That is your spirit subconsciously preparing to look and feel its absolute best for a massive, impending arrival. Your soulmate is bringing big news that they are entirely captivated by your natural beauty and quiet grace. You must stop comparing your current, quiet life to the loud, chaotic lives of the people around you. I have hidden you in a quiet garden so you could bloom in perfect peace for your partner. They bring wonderful news that they vastly prefer the peaceful garden of your heart over the noisy world. Jesus says, I hear the gentle sighs you release when you watch romantic movies and wonder if that love exists. I am telling you today that the love I have prepared for you is better than any fiction. Your soulmate has big news that their love for you is grounded in unbreakable, holy, permanent reality. They are not bringing empty promises or pretty words that will fade away when the hard times come. I have forged their character in the fires of discipline so they can stand firmly by your side. The big news is that they are deeply committed to proving their love through steady, daily, faithful actions. We are arriving at the climax of my message to you, so prepare your spirit for the final blessing. I am going to hand you the exact sign that will prove my divine hand is guiding this.